Before we can move on to doing any drilling, we first need to lubricate the top bearing block with some green leaves to lessen the friction on this end even more. So I just picked up a green plant and I'm making a putty from its juicy leaves, which will help the lubrication and prevent burning. Right, and with these few tools now set up, I can move into position to start the so-called burning in. So I lay my fireboard flat on the ground. I'll then step on it with my left foot, I'm right-handed, and tighten the spindle into the bowstring, like so. I place it into the socket, and with my left hand holding the upper bearing block, I will incline and press my wrist against the left shin bone. By moving my shin bone, leaning it forward, I can administer part of my body weight onto the spindle, and this will do the pushing for me. And with this position now set up, I can start the burning by moving slowly at first, letting the spindle to settle. The trick with pine is getting the wood to char, but once it does so, it becomes one of the best materials available. Right, and that's the point I stop at, because there's one crucial modification I have to make to this fireboard, and that modification is a notch. Now, without a notch from the side here, you could have seen that the dust collects all around this hole, and this causes the dust to cool down too rapidly for us to get an ember. So I'm starting to carve a V-shaped notch from the side of the fireboard. This V-shaped notch is crucial to success, and it should be about the size of 1/8 of the circle of this drill pit. If you want a more specific representation, it's like a piece of pizza. But there's some tolerance, so the precision is not that crucial. And so almost there. So that's the notch. So let's give it a go. And we have an ember. So now, this is my ember. You can now see that the notch is full of dust, which is glowing on its own. It is important that the notch is full, because otherwise this powder, which is created by the drilling, won't ignite on its own. It will be cooled through the surrounding air too rapidly. You can see the smoke has increased significantly, so I'll just use my knife, tap my ember out of the notch, and I will add more of the powder, which isn't burning at the moment, to make the coal larger. Like so. And as this part is becoming quite boring, I will move the tinder to my tinder bundle and blow the whole to flames. And there we have fire by friction. Even though science tells us everything about how fire is created, making it the way our ancestors did for millennia wakes something deep inside us, something wonderful, something ancient.